Hello and hey, and today we're going to be messing around with Golf with Your Friends, this time a Twilight with Jumps tutorial. I move pretty quickly, but the shots are, very static. So at the first shot we're going to go is straight at the hole, and with R power, click basically as soon as you can, and we're going to be able to get the hole in one. Mr. Bryant, if you will. Hole number 2, I was playing around some stuff, but I decided on just going basically with the normal shot, and then just because I'm a little meme shitter sometimes, I'll just jump. I do that a couple times this round. Hole 3, one of the more difficult holes in Classic, is solved by just kind of going 2.5. That far light bulb is kind of the aim, just left of that. We're going to jump once here, and then kind of time it. Just barely make it onto that edge, but straight into the hole. Hole number 4, I didn't jump on this hole either, but people were telling me, just go full power, turn around. So I was like, okay, I'll put that in the video, and maybe that'll appease the people that told me to do that for both of my Classic tutorials. This shot's a little tricky. We go just over 3.5 straight at the flag. We bounce off this wall and then jump right before we hit that little lip, and we just have enough power to clear and make it into that hole. Hole number 6, again, didn't really go with a jump shot. There are plenty of jump shots available. I couldn't find anything that was going to be consistently repeatable, so I went with the classic hole-in-one strat. I'm sure you could throw in a jump somewhere in there, but I figured let's just get the hole-in-one and move on. I don't have anything else to show. Hole number 7, on the other hand, really doesn't benefit from jumping at all, so I was like, I guess we'll just do it a little bit differently and go to the left side. It's a symmetrical shot, but I almost miss it because I'm not really used to looking at it anymore. From that side, I don't really do it. I just go to the right, and that sort of weird thing happens sometimes. Hole number 8, again, another shot that's kind of difficult to do the jump with. I end up actually hitting the classic hole-in-one, but at the end of it, I do jump, just because we're making a jump tutorial, and some of the classic strats are just that good, but I do try to do some suboptimal stuff as well. So, speaking of suboptimal stuff, I got tricked into doing a couple of those, but we end up going one tile up the hill, that far left corner of this block, at full speed. And then I'll jump here to be just... I don't know why I did that in this round, but I did it. The classic is just so foolproof, it's really good. Don't be alarmed by my count here. You aim at that blue mushroom. You jump as soon as you can off the start, and the appropriate jumps here will get you in the hole. Don't be alarmed by that stroke count, though, because it was me just kind of trying to find a different shot than that. Hole number 11, I go to these little spots on the wall, go one power, and jump basically as soon as I can. That bounces us past the hole. That bowl is very dangerous if you're not going quick enough through it, so that's why I do it like that. Hole number 12, I go to about the E. I go a little hard just so I know that I clear it, but you got to be careful. You go too hard, you'll experience some bold, dangerous territory stuff. On this hole, we're going to go 3.25 power. We jump 3 times. Jump right at the start. Right there. And then a third time, obviously, to clear this obstacle with the proper amount of speed placed on our ball. Hole number 14. I'm not very good at this shot, but I go just over like 2.5. And then I wait till it goes to the 6 o'clock position on the barrel. We get through, and because I knew I had a lot of speed, I jumped again, and then we're able to get through there and the hole-in-one. But the classic shot's so good, it's hard to really try anything else. Hole 15, we end up right here. We're going to jump as soon as we hit that wall, and then we're going to jump as soon as we hit that wall. That's going to put us in for an easy hole-in-one. Once you kind of get that spot down in your mind, you're going to be able to knock that down every time. Hole 16, Again, I don't go for a jump strat because there's nothing that's going to be like consistent. Well, there might be something, but I couldn't find it in time. So just went ahead and hit the classic without a jump because it's not really practical in that sense. Hole 17, I go quick here. Aim at the right side of that. The timing is crucial on this. So I just hit it a little bit later than you think you have to. Hole 18, on the other hand, you go 3.75 power, and you want to go after the cart makes the turn. So we're going to jump, and we're just going to keep jumping, keep the momentum going, and you'll get it. That hole probably needs to be a little bit longer for the shot duration, but like, if you know how to keep your momentum and aim for a specific height bounce, you're going to be able to find that just fine, especially if you saw the speed on that one. So just make sure, if you had trouble, pull it back, pause it. I tried to stay on the shots a little bit longer than I have been. And then I'm sure we'll cut to black any second again. But like I said, I was trying to stay on the shots as long as possible there, give people a better idea. But I still want to go quick. I don't want these videos to be too long. The jumps are probably the funnest way to play the game. I do prefer sort of classic for my day-to-day playing, but jumps are definitely a lot of fun. It's just the timing can be hard to explain to people with just so many words. So that's why it's kind of like that. But Twilight is the second easiest course as far as jump goes. People with the 18s are probably like, maybe hold back on that statement, but it's pretty true. I mean, Candy Lane is arguably second easiest, but I mean, for the 18, currently it's the only other course besides Forest that has been perfected. So just wanted to pull that out there. There's only, I think, like 3 people that have done it. I might add my name to that list at some point. I don't know if I want to. Like I said, my day-to-day play is usually classic, so we'll get back to you on that one. But as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and be safe.